This is Blackout.
What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight what I'm going to show you guys is how you can get your hands on all three of the new RAYGUN Mark II variants that were just added in to the second half of Operation Apocalypse Z. Now, first and foremost, we still have the base version of the RAYGUN Mark II available in Leroy's Cage over at Ghost Town. That was added in with Grand Heist. I have a full guide on how to get that down below in the description. It's fairly simple and honestly feels like it got a slight buff, so I would probably recommend using just the base version of the Mark II in the pandemic mode, since obviously none of the zombies that come at you have any armor, so it's really easy to get some quick kills with it. But when you're going up against real enemies with actual armor, level 2, level 3, that's when it can get a little tricky to use. But I do believe it got a slight buff since it was originally released. But when it comes to the actual variants or the modded RAYGUN Mark IIs from Alpha Omega, there are many different ways you can actually unlock these in both the base map and even Alcatraz portals. So the first way is actually through fishing. Yes, there are two spots in the two Blackout maps we have in which you can actually go up to a pile of debris and a fishing rod, interact with it, and boom, your character will actually start fishing. When you actually see the bobber sinking in the water a bit is when you can click your trigger button and boom, you'll actually reel something in. Now the cool thing about this is you're going to reel in anything from a paint can to a bandage, a med kit, an Essex, anything, and at the very slightest chance you can actually get a RAYGUN Mark II variant. I've only seen a buddy of mine get this variant once. You can get any one of the three variants. Prestigious Key also uploaded a video on this fishing method, and there's honestly no definitive way to guarantee yourself a Mark II when you are fishing. There are theories that if you leave the actual bobber in the water for a little bit longer, then you have a better chance of getting something good, but I do believe it's solely based on RNG, and there's a rare chance you can actually pull out a RAYGUN Mark II. But this is honestly very hard to do in a regular game of Blackout. This is probably easier to do on Alcatraz since you're in a bit of a quieter location when you're fishing on Alcatraz as opposed to Lighthouse on the base map where the new Brutus boss fight is. So when you see a red light or a red mystery box at Lighthouse, it just means Brutus has spawned there. You can also kill him to get your hands on a RAYGUN Mark II as well, and obviously it's a chance of getting the Mark II. You aren't guaranteed any one of these variants by killing Brutus, but there is a much better chance at getting one by killing Brutus. And obviously when you kill Brutus, that also opens up the mystery box upstairs in the lighthouse in which a RAYGUN Mark II can also be located in. Now keep in mind, you can find the RAYGUN Mark II variants in any mystery box around either one of the Blackout maps. It doesn't have to be the red light mystery box as we have in Lighthouse and what originally used to be in Alcatraz, where you can actually fight Brutus on that map, but they've now switched that over. They put Brutus on the base map and they reverted Alcatraz back to the regular map that it was. You'll still see hellhounds around some of the mystery box locations as well. Super fun to do, and those are kind of the main methods in which you can get the RAYGUN Mark II. Now there is another way which I've covered in a previous video. I have a link to that down below in the description. You can actually blow up the Icarus Mob of the Dead plane while you're playing Alcatraz, and when you do blow that plane up, a supply drop will spawn right beneath the explosion of the plane, and once you go up to that supply drop, it will be a wonder weapon filled supply drop. So you'll get level 2 armor, an operator mod weapon, and one of the zombies wonder weapons. It could be Alistair's Foley, Death of Orion, or any one of the RAYGUN Mark II variants. Super cool. What a fantastic Easter egg that my team and I were able to solve first, and I obviously posted it earlier this morning. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We also solved another Easter egg on Alcatraz that involved destroying the famous Mob of the Dead poster in the cell with any piece of equipment, which will then spawn a Hell's Retriever. So there's a lot of great ways you can earn some really cool zombies wonder weapons here in Blackout. But once again, if you're going to go fishing and really try to farm for that Mark II, I would recommend doing that on Alcatraz since you're in a bit of a quieter location as opposed to being in a boss fight area where Brutus is in the lighthouse. Obviously Brutus can kill you while you're fishing. Once again, wait till the bobber starts sinking before you click your trigger button, because if you click your trigger button at any point before the bobber starts sinking, clicking, it'll just cancel the animation and you'll stop fishing. So this is cool with friends. Again, if you're gonna go fishing with a bunch of buddies of yours, have your teammates watch your back while you're fishing or vice versa, just to ensure nobody ruins the fun while you're farming out these Mark IIs. But once again, many ways to actually get the Raygun Mark II variants. I have gameplay of all of them here on screen across both maps. We obviously don't have the yellow Raygun Mark II, or the one that has a constant stream of electricity, which essentially has unlimited ammo in Alpha Omega, so I guess I understand why they didn't add that one into Blackout. They could have honestly just gave it some reserve ammo so you can keep shooting it for a little while and then it would eventually run out, but they ended up just not including it at all. But we do have the blue Raygun Mark II that shoots fully automatic shots. The ammo in it's not that good, so use it wisely. We have the orange Mark II that shoots out some orange explosions. Not too much ammo either, but if you're using it against a big group of people, you can obviously kill every single one of them with just one shot. It's super overpowered. And we have the pink Raygun Mark II, which in my opinion is probably the best one. Sort of acts like a shotgun of some kind, but is probably the best variant out of the three that are available here in Blackout. Has the most ammo, has some good range, and is a really accurate one as well. But again, no definitive way in unlocking any one of the specific Mark II variants, but you do have a very good chance thanks to all of the ways you could unlock them via fishing, opening up mystery boxes, killing Brutus, opening up supply drops that fall from Icarus, and stuff like that. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Check out all links down below in the description. Be on the lookout for more Operation Apocalypse Z coverage. Peace out, everyone.